Fox 6. So for tonight, we got a lot to talk about weather-wise. It's been pretty active here lately. The big thing is just how cold it feels outside. Check out these temperatures. For most of us, still in the 40s, but we're already down to 38 in Hamilton, 39 in Coleman, and 39 in Vernon. So let's look at the big picture here as we put these temperatures full. I mean, it is certainly already chilly outside. Of course, the sun is setting a little earlier. We know that certainly doesn't help things. But if you see these temperatures now, I mean, think about it. It's only 6:30. And we are not at the coldest part of the day yet, which is going to be tomorrow morning, when we are likely going to have a first alert for temperatures plummeting into the 20s. So right now, this is probably about as warm as it is going to get. And there's a little bit of a breeze outside. So in some spots, it actually feels like the 30s already, even if you haven't technically gotten down that far yet. So it feels like 38 in Center, 34 in Gadsden, 39 in Fayette, and a wind chill of 38 in Haleyville. So as we look at those first alert weather headlines, the big story here over the next several days is we're going to be seeing a stretch of below freezing temperatures. Now you'll get above freezing into the afternoon, but still temperatures well below average. So when you get freezing temperatures, you do have that potential for frost. And I think we could see some frost tomorrow morning, if not Friday morning, and Saturday morning as well. So really the next 5 mornings we are going to be dealing with temperatures at or near freezing. And even once you get into the afternoon hours, I mean, it'll warm up, but not much. You're still going to want to have those warm clothes with you into the afternoon, that warm coat. I mean, we're talking highs trying to get near 50 degrees into the afternoon. So let's check out the next 24 hours, how we're going to be doing in terms of wind chill. Now, fortunately, the winds aren't going to be too blustery, so they'll be fairly light. So the wind chill may not be terrible. I will say for tonight, we're expecting temperatures in the 40s. If there's a little bit of a light wind around in the morning, we could see those wind chills get down further into the 20s, but the actual air temperature is likely going to be in the 20s when you wake up tomorrow morning. Check out these temperatures. I mean, widespread 20s, a low of 26 in Jasper, 29 in Birmingham, 27 in Gadsden. You can see areas to our south, further across central Alabama. Yeah, from areas like Rockford, Clanton, over towards Greensboro, Aliceville, temperatures in the low 30s, but that's still right around that freezing mark. So as we look ahead to later this week, of course, we've got Friday night football. We have sideline as far as the games on Friday night. Temperatures will be back down into the 40s for kickoff Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And then for college football this weekend, even the home games, even the games outside of here, the away games like in Louisiana, still going to be in the 40s at 8 p.m. on Saturday. And as we look at the UAB game over in Louisiana, I would definitely want to make sure you're still packing warm clothes, even though you're going a little farther to the west. And then for home games in Tuscaloosa in Auburn for the Tigers and the Tide, I mean, even with a kickoff around 3 p.m. Saturday afternoon, it's going to be pretty cold still. Temperatures in the low 50s, but if there's a breeze around, it could feel a little cooler. Now, I still don't think for Auburn or Tuscaloosa we have much in the way of a rain threat. Looking good in terms of that. But of course, that's looking ahead to the weekend. Let's check out that bus stop forecast for tomorrow morning. I think you're still going to need, obviously, the gloves and the warm coat in tow with those freezing temperatures in the forecast. But, you know, we saw some sunshine come in later today, and that's likely what we're going to end up seeing for tomorrow. More sunshine breaking through, but even with that sunshine, not going to warm us up much. Highs will really struggle to even hit 50 degrees as we get into tomorrow. So if the kids haven't pulled out the gloves yet, definitely going to want them in the days ahead, as this forecast is looking pretty frigid for a good stretch. Of course, the big question is going into next week, or those holiday plans, if you're doing any traveling, what's our forecast going to look like then? Still below average temperature, still some rain potentially around. We're going to take a peek at that, looking beyond the 7-day, coming up after the break.
The holidays are fast approaching, and if you're like a lot of homeowners, you're starting to clean some common areas around your house to prepare for family and friends. Well, today I'm joined by BJ Worsen, the owner of West Shore Home, to find out how West Shore can completely refresh your bath space and do your entire project before Christmas, or your entire project is free. BJ.
That's right, Joe. If you need a new shower or bath, you're likely to spend hours cleaning it before family and friends arrive. So I'm going to do something special. If you need something new, give us a call and I'm going to take $1,500 off each bath remodel project. Plus, for a limited time, like you said, I'll promise to have it installed by Christmas or the entire project is free.
You're serious. Now, Christmas is coming up fast, but you're saying if a homeowner chooses to move forward with their project, they'll have their new shower and bath before everybody shows up for the holidays, or the whole project is free. That's amazing.
It really is. Most companies aren't even offering an installation date in the next 3 months, let alone promising to have it installed by the end of the year. And for anybody looking to get it done, now is truly the best time because we have some amazing financing options. We're doing 18 months with no payments and no interest. That means you won't have to make a payment until well into 2024 after your project is complete.
That's fantastic. Now, BJ, sometimes it's helpful to see one of these projects. Can we see one?
Sure, let's take a look. So this customer had an older fiberglass tub and shower combo. They wanted to take this out and replace it with something a little more new and more modern. This laser etched tile has become one of our most popular options because you get the look of real tile, but it's super easy to clean. And the best part is this customer was able to take advantage of that financing plan, so they don't have to worry about making any payments or paying any interest for 18 months after the installation date.
Love it, BJ. Thanks so much. Folks, call West Shore Home now to take advantage of this great offer. 18 months of no payments and no interest financing. Plus, for a limited time, they're taking $1,500 off every shower and bath project. And you heard BJ, get your shower installed before Christmas or the entire project is free. Do not delay. Call the shower and bath experts at West Shore Home now.
We are getting one step closer to the weekend, and this weekend I know a lot of you are going to be embarking on those Thanksgiving travels for next week. So as we look across the nation for that travel forecast going into Saturday, actually a little closer to home, you'll see an area of low pressure developing along the Gulf of Mexico. That could be spreading some rain into South Alabama. So if you've got to head area south, maybe you're going to the beach for Thanksgiving. A little jealous, it's fine. Just send us photos on the First Alert weather app. There could be some rain Saturday across the southern half of Alabama. And then you'll notice there's a strong cold front, again, that's coming through the middle part of the country. And so some cold high pressure is going to build in over the western U.S., the Great Plains into the Midwest. If you got to travel up towards Chicago, up towards Buffalo, there could be a little snow in the forecast. Looking dry along the East Coast, but certainly chilly. And then if you're getting a jump start on your travels on Sunday, I think here across Alabama, we're still going to be dry. There could be some clouds around, but all in all, not seeing any major travel issues. The one spot that probably the fly in the ointment as far as the travel forecast on Sunday could be up into New England, where some snow could be possible with the system that's moving through the Great Lakes. But other than that, it's just going to be cold this weekend for us. So I think any rain should be staying to our south. But as we get a closer look here, zooming in on the southeast, talking about that area of low pressure developing in the Gulf. Here we are Friday night. For sideline, there shouldn't be any issues except for the fact that it's going to be, ridiculously cold outside. Here we go on Saturday into the morning hours. Temperatures again falling to freezing, but any rain staying likely to our south. I mean, we're talking Montgomery area south towards Dothan into the Florida Panhandle. Now, some of the rain has been showing, okay, maybe it could creep a little farther northward. We're not sold on it yet. Most of the models we've been looking at still keeps that rain across South Alabama, but we'll certainly keep an eye on it for you. Check back on the First Alert weather app. If you're going to get a little jump start too, maybe not on Thanksgiving, but those Christmas decorations, if you like to have those out before dinner on Thanksgiving Day, it does look like we should be having fairly dry conditions through at least Tuesday. Now Wednesday, as we take a little peek beyond the 7-day, there have been some questions on whether we could end up seeing rain on Thanksgiving Day. Right now, we want to go ahead and give you a first alert that there is the possibility for some wet weather on Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to keep an eye on that. And of course, we'll be keeping you updated on the First Alert weather app as well. So just plan that if you're going to be here, maybe you could see rain as late as Wednesday night, but it's still a week out, so things can and will change. In the meantime, going to be pretty bitterly cold here. Temperatures staying at or below freezing through at least Monday morning, and then we'll warm up just a touch next week. But even into next week, it still looks like it's going to be a little bit cooler than average. But staying dry through the weekend if you have any plans. In the meantime, check back in with Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt tonight and First at 9. I'm meteorologist Lauren Linehan. Have a safe and happy Wednesday evening.